Today, we're talking about Romain Grosjean, the French-Swiss racing phenom whose daring drives, dramatic crashes, and Phoenix-like comebacks have made him one of F1's most unforgettable names. From his fiery Bahrain Inferno in 2020 to his IndyCar triumphs and beyond, Romain's story is a roller coaster of grit and glory. We're covering it all: his lifestyle in 2025, hobbies that keep him grounded, a virtual house tour of his family haven, his killer car collection, net worth, and the women in his life, starting with his rock-solid wife. This is gonna be a long one, packed with stats, stories, and the real scoop on how Romain's living large at 39 while eyeing his next chapter. Whether you're an F1 diehard, an IndyCar fan, or just love a good underdog tale, grab a drink, get comfy, and let's rev up for Romain Grosjean's world. Here we go. Let's kick things off with Romain's biography, because this guy's path from a karting kid in Switzerland to a survivor of one of F1's scariest moments is the stuff of racing legend. Romain David Jeremy Grosjean was born on April 17, 1986, in Geneva, Switzerland, to a Swiss dad and a French mom. That dual citizenship gave him the best of both worlds, blending alpine precision with Gallic flair. Growing up in the posh lakeside city, Romain was a motorsport baby. His great-grandfather, Edgar Brandt, was a famous French weapons designer, and his grandfather, Fernand Grosjean, won a silver medal in giant slalom at the 1950 World Championships. But Romain's dad, a rally driver, was the spark. By age 6, he had Romain in karts, zipping around Swiss tracks like a mini Senna. At 10, he was competing in the CIKFA Karting European Championship, and by 15, he won the French Formula Renault Championship in 2005, dominating with 10 victories. That led to a spot in the Renault driver development program, and at 23, Romain made his F1 debut with Renault in 2009, replacing Nelson Piquet Jr. Mid-season, he scored points in his first 3 races but got benched after a string of crashes. The 2010s were Romain's roller coaster. He crushed GP2 in 2011, winning both the main series and Asia Championship. But F1 was tougher, back with Lotus in 2012. He notched his first podium in Bahrain, then a P2 in Valencia that had fans chanting, "Grosjean's back." He racked up 9 podiums over 4 seasons, including a P3 in Spain 2012. But crashes earned him the first lap nutter tag from Mark Webber. In 2016, he joined Haas, the American upstart, and became their leader, scoring points in 115 straight races, the longest streak in F1 history until Yuki Tsunoda broke it in 2023. But 2020's Bahrain GP was his defining moment. A fiery first corner smash with Haas's Daniel Kvyat ignited his car, trapping him in a 28-second inferno. Romain escaped with burns to his hands and ankles, dubbing himself the Phoenix for rising from the flames. It was a wake-up call. He switched to IndyCar in 2021 with Dale Coyne Racing, winning on debut at Indianapolis Road Course and grabbing a P3 at Thermal. By 2023, he was with Juncos Hollinger, scoring a P2 at Detroit and competing in the 24 Hours of Le Mans with Peugeot. In 2025, at 39, Romain's thriving as a reserve driver for PREMA Racing in F1, mentoring rookies like Kimi Antonelli while racing in endurance series and even testing hypercars. His story's one of reinvention, from F1 crashes to Indy wins, always with that fighter's heart. Fans on X are obsessed, posting, "Romain at 39 is still the Phoenix, unburnt and unbreakable." Now, let's talk lifestyle in 2025, because Romain's life is a perfect mix of high-speed adrenaline and family-focused chill. At 39, he's embracing the post-full-time grind with a balance that's enviable, racing select events, coaching, and soaking up time with his crew. Standing at 511, with a lean, athletic build honed from years in cockpits, Romain stays ripped with a routine of cycling. He logs 4,005,000 km a year on his Pinarello time trial bike, and gym sessions focusing on core and neck strength for G-forces. His diet's French-Swiss fusion, lean proteins like grilled fish, quinoa salads, and his wife's homemade ratatouille, but he indulges in chocolate croissants on off days. No crash diets, he's all about sustainability, crediting his recovery from the 2020 fire for teaching him to listen to his body. Style-wise, Romain's effortlessly cool. Puma racing suits on track, slim jeans and leather jackets off it, always with those signature aviators. He drives a green Lamborghini Urus, $250K for family hauls. It's got space for the kids' bikes and his kitesurfing gear. But his daily ride is a practical Honda Ridgeline HPD truck, $50K. Perfect for towing his time trial bike or hauling kites to the beach. Living in a sunny Miami condo overlooking Biscayne Bay, valued at $2.5 million, he splits time with Geneva for family roots. The place is modern minimalism. Open-plan kitchen for Marion's cooking, a home sim rig for virtual laps, and a balcony for sunset reflections. Travel's his jam, jetting to Le Mans for endurance races, family ski trips to Aspen, or quick getaways to Monaco for F1 weekends. Socially, he's tight with ex-teammates like Kevin Magnussen and Haas crew, hosting barbecues where the talk turns to old crashes and new dreams. In 2025, with PREMA reserve duties, he's mentoring young guns while eyeing a full-time endurance seat. Fans on X say, Romain's 2025 is peak family, fast cars, and that Phoenix fire. Hobbies, Romain's got a lineup that screams adventure junkie with a side of chill. Cycling's his religion, that Pinarello's his steed for 100 km rides through the Swiss Alps or Florida flats, often with his kids trailing on their own bikes. Kite surfing is next level. He shreds waves off Miami beaches, harnessing 20-knot winds for that F1 rush without the helmet. He's a trained pilot too, logging hours in a Cessna 172 for scenic flights over Lake Geneva, a nod to his rally driver dad. Gaming's his downtime hack. He's deep into iRacing on a triple monitor setup, simulating Indy ovals with buddies like Felix Rosenqvist. Cooking's a family affair. He and Marion co-wrote Cuisine et Confidences in 2017, whipping up French classics like coq au vin, and he loves experimenting with Swiss fondue nights. Reading's his quiet passion, biographies of Senna and Hamilton for inspiration. In 2025, he's added philanthropy, supporting burn victim charities post-2020, like the Phoenix Foundation he started. Fans on X geek out. Romain's hobbies are goals, kites, cycles, and kitchen wins. House tour time. Let's walk through Romain's Miami pad, because this $2.5 million Biscayne Bay condo is the perfect blend of racer's edge and family oasis. Bought in 2021 for $2 million, it's a fifth-floor corner unit in the ultra-exclusive Edition residences, with 3,000 square feet of sleek, open space overlooking the water. Step in through the foyer, and you're hit with floor-to-ceiling windows flooding the living room with light white leather sectionals, a massive 85-inch OLED for race replays, and shelves of helmets from his F1 days, including the charred one from Bahrain. The kitchen's a showpiece. Quartz counters, a Sub-Zero fridge stocked with Marion's meal preps, and a wine wall with Swiss vintages, perfect for post-race dinners. The master suite's a retreat. King bed with ocean views, a walk-in closet bursting with Puma suits and casual tees, and an en-suite bath with a rain shower and soaking tub for recovery soaks. Kids' rooms are playful. Satcha's got a gaming setup with his dad's old F1 sim wheel, Simon's a Lego explosion, and Camille's a Princess Paradise with fairy lights. The balcony, epic 500 square feet for kitesurfing gear storage and sunset barbecues on a gas grill. No pool, the building has one, but the private dock lets him launch his Hobie cat for bay sales. It's secure, with 24/7 concierge and underground parking for his Urus. Romain said, "This place is home base views that calm the chaos." Fans on Xtreme. Romain's Miami condo is fire racer luxury with family heart. Cars. Romain's garage is a speed freak's fantasy, blending high-octane toys with practical picks for a dad on the go. The crown jewel is his 2021 Lamborghini Urus, a 250K SUV beast with 641 horsepower that hits 0-60 in 3.6 seconds, pearl white with black rims. It's his family hauler for school runs and track days, with space for the kids' bikes in the back. For pure adrenaline, there's the 1966 Ford Mustang convertible, a cherry red classic worth $80K that he restored himself. top down for Miami cruises, blasting classic rock. His daily driver is the Honda Ridgeline HPD, a $50K truck with off-road chops for hauling kite gear to the beach or towing his Pinarello bike to group rides. Then there's the 1981 BMW R100 RS motorcycle, a 15K vintage ride for solo spins through the Everglades, and his Pinarello time trial bike 10K for those 100 km training loops. No fleet of Ferraris, Romain's all about vehicles that fit his life, from family adventures to wind-in-the-hair freedom. Fans on X-Geek, Romain's Urus and Mustang, racer realness, power with purpose. Women, Romain's heart belongs to his wife of 13 years, Marion Jollès Grosjean, the French TV presenter who's been his co-pilot since 2012. Born in 1985, Marion's 40 in 2025, a stunning brunette with that effortless Parisian chic, long waves, sharp cheekbones, and a smile that lights up a room. They met in 2008 at a Monaco Grand Prix afterparty, where Marion, then a rising sports journalist, interviewed Romain fresh off a podium. Sparks flew over shared laughs and a mutual love for adrenaline. She's an avid skier and traveler, often joining him at races. They got hitched in a romantic Chamonix ceremony on June 27, 2012, with 100 guests under the Alps, Marion in a lace Monique Lhuillier gown and Romain in a Tom Ford tux. No drama, just devotion. Marion's been his biggest cheerleader through the 2020 crash, holding his burned hands in the hospital and saying, "You're my phoenix." She's a mom of 3, Sacha, 17, Simon, 10, and Camille, 7, and balances her career with family, hosting a French sports podcast while designing kids' travel gear. In 2025, they're stronger than ever with Marion by his side at PREMA tests. Fans on X ship them, posting, "Romain and Marion, 13 years of love at full throttle." Wrapping this up, Romain Grosjean's 2025 lifestyle is a thrilling mix of speed and serenity. Hobbies like cycling and kite surfing, a Miami condo tour with ocean views and family nooks, a garage of Urus, Mustang, and Ridgeline gems, a $16 M net worth from F1 to Indy glory, and 13 years with wife Marion and their 3 kids. At 39, he's the Phoenix reborn. What's your favorite Romain moment, the Bahrain escape or an Indy podium? Drop it in the comments, like if you're Team Grosjean, and share with F1 fans. Want more on racers like Magnussen? Let me know. Thanks for watching, keep the pedal down, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.